air horn, no turnovers, things like that. But how did it feel like for you today compared to maybe how the offense operated on Thursday? It really felt like you guys kind of made a little bit of a comeback, I guess.
Yeah, well, certainly, the turnover is the name of the game. Whoever's got the ball's got a chance to score. And so for us, the nice thing is the O-line takes total pride in the fact that we're completely involved with the whole turnover thing. And so they don't think of it as, hey, it's the quarterbacks and those guys and the receivers. It's all of us. And so to not hear that horn blow out here, which doesn't happen much, you guys are excited by that.
And also just was curious about the movement of Colin at center and getting him some reps now. What have you seen in him and what excites you about the possibility of using him at center?
Well, he's very athletic. He can run well. He runs probably as well as anybody in the group along with Shane Grostek. And so I'm trying to move guys around as much as I can, quite honestly. I mean, we're really not in the mode right now of who the starters are and who's going to be at what spot. I want to see in spring who can do what. And the center spot I've always felt is really the most important spot in the line. And so we need to develop some good, strong depth there. And if we got 5 guys that can snap, great.
And you made a comment about French and Spanish a couple weeks ago during the first part of spring break. Are you guys starting to get to a common language?
Probably more importantly, I'm starting to understand what they're saying to me. We do have a lot of seniors, so we've tried to keep a lot of the terminology, what they've had in the past, and so it's been a learning curve for me. Which I feel like we're meeting each other halfway. We still got obviously ways to go, but we're making progress there.
And how much of what you needed to get installed in terms of maybe scheme, philosophy, things like that, how much do you feel like you're at right now?
Well, I mean, we definitely feel like we're behind, just because we are a new staff and there's no way to avoid that. And so we've kind of been putting this thing in baby steps a little bit, where I think if this is year 2, year 3 with the program, I think we're ahead of where we are right now. And so, but we're not interested in moving ahead when we don't at least have a good, solid feel for what we're doing.
Talk about developing depth with Micah and Dexter out. There may be some more opportunity to do that.
Yeah, I think that's great, and that's what spring ball is all about for the most part, is young guys getting a chance to compete and show what they can do and learn the offense better. So I hate having Mike and Dexter out. I've never had a chance to coach those kids. I'd like to do that, but for everybody else, that helps. It's a good thing.
When you're looking at your personnel, I mean, is that in the back of your mind, like, well, once we get these 2 guys back, it might be a little different?
Not really, just because we're not at that point right now. I mean, I know, for you guys over here, you're always wanting to evaluate where the team's at. For us, man, we're just trying to get everybody better every day. And if we can get that done, we'll figure out when it's time who the guys are that need to be in there.
And Jake Eldrinkamp seems like he's getting a lot of reps, a lot of work. Just what have you thought of him?
I'm very happy with him. He competes. He's very into it. He's a smart kid who's a leader, and to me, I'm always excited by those guys that can play football. But he's a business student. He's a 3.8 GPA, takes care of business. That's the whole picture right there. That's what I like so much about Jake.
Jog it off.